Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. Solana has reacted once more to our resistance area here between $141.61 and $148.11. So I think the wave 4 is finally in. I was already watching for the start of the fourth wave from here. I mean, it didn't even form a higher high, but that was already a possible, was already a possible top in wave 4 here on Saturday. This wave 4, yeah, but it extended a little bit the entire correction with this bounce that we saw here probably today. I assume that was the top actually. But we just tested resistance once more, so nothing really changed. The parameters really weren't broken. They were in fact respected. And as I said, over the last few days, it's expected for the market to go down a little bit lower, maybe one or two more times. And the $126 level is the next FIB support. Here, that's the not only FIB support, it's actually structural support from June this year. So we're nearly there. And then from there we could get a larger wave 4 bounce, which might maybe even slightly break above this previous swing high here from today. And then we can still get another low. And to be honest, to keep this still, let's say, very short-term bearish, but overall still bullish scenario alive, the price should ideally not form more than one more low. I mean, we could get first a few more squiggles here, yeah, to 126, but then we should ideally not break below $117, or this pullback will be a bit too deep for direct upside trend continuation from the April low. I think probabilities, obviously, for a break of the April low have increased, but we're still quite far away from it. So I mean, this here should all be clear. Yeah, I have no evidence of a low, but we're now getting really to the end of this move, at least structurally, but without a break above, I mean, at least the intraday high that formed at $143, there's no sign of even a local low, okay? So, I mean, yeah, we don't have, I mean, yeah, there's no short trade setup anymore, yeah. This would have been maybe in the resistance area. There's also no real long trade setup at the moment, because for that I would need a 1-2 setup to the upside. So it's a bit of just a tracking exercise at the moment. But obviously on the Solana chart, what is interesting is now on the long-term chart, and I go to the weekly chart, the orange scenarios. First of all, here you see the support area in which we are, just from a weekly perspective, the $117, $118 level. We are still above it. Yeah, we're still above it. That's the 78.6 retracement, so still holding that okay. Below $117, $118, the orange scenario becomes more probable. In the orange scenario, we're dealing with a larger wave 4 correction in which the price could dip into the lower support region between $62 and $90. Now, this is obviously the pivot, the $117, $118 above. Possible reversal from here. Below, possible reversal not until we reach the $90 to $81 area. Obviously, we should also not ignore the April low, but I think if we break below 117 on a decisive, on a sustained basis, the pressure would increase to the downside. And then, yeah, that orange count will then come into focus. I like that scenario. I like how it looks. It kind of makes sense to view this as an ABC structure. And then the C wave would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's possible. I'll keep you updated about that. Either way, for now, I don't have a low confirmation in any way. But I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then also check out our X channel for additional updates, charts, news, and much more. I leave a link in the comment section, but there are updates here of charts that you won't find covered on YouTube, sometimes video updates that we don't upload on YouTube, so check it out. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.